Hello everyone, this is Starscream065, and today I will be bringing you a review of Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 Deluxe Class Dreadwing. So here is Dreadwing in his stealth bomber mode. It is very reminiscent to Dreadwing's original vehicle mode in Generation 2, where he was also a stealth bomber, much larger though. He's not very how can I say, long, but he's very wide with the wings. Speaking of the wings, they are made of a transparent red plastic, you can see here on the underside, and they're painted over with a shade of like a purpley blue, this is like an indigo, over the red plastic. So it's not the exact same shade with the silver matches. It seems to bother a lot of people because the red bleeds through. I think it kind of looks cool. Like how aircraft will sometimes burn when they go back into Earth's orbit at too fast a speed. So, I don't know. Wish it wasn't there, but it doesn't look as bad as other people make it out to be, in my opinion. He has a landing gear. He doesn't really need it. He'll still fit the same way as he will with it. So yeah. Nothing else really in this mode. He does have a Generation 2 Decepticon symbol right there, and one right here, and a nice red paint, and the vents right here are painted, which is nice too. For size comparison in this mode, focus camera. Okay, maybe it'll focus. Here is the Deluxe Seeker mold, namely G2 Ramjet. You can see how they stack up with Generation 2. You can see Ramjet's a lot longer, but as far as the width goes, Dreadwing takes the cake. This vehicle mode also reminds me of the Generation Scourge mold. Especially with the underside, the very clean underside, as well as the vehicle mode itself. You can see his head, unfortunately. His hands are back here. You can see his crotch plate, or his torso. Other than that, he looks good. I'm not sure what else there is to say for this mode. So to transform Dreadwing, first you want to come to the wings, or yes, wings, and you want to slide them down. There's a tab up here, and there's a slot here, and you just slide them up. And set them off to the side for now. Actually, we'll make his weapon. Make his weapon. You want to, we have this piece up here. You want to, let's see. Yes, you want to pull this tab out first. Only this piece has a tab. And you want to pull back on this bit here, and this will extend. Mine's really stiff, and I really don't like doing this. But it extends. And then you can also extend this one. Okay, so they're extended. And then you got a port here, and you got a peg here, and you kind of have like a port here, and also a port here, and you have a tab here, and they kind of tab together in two spots. But it's kind of an odd connection. I'll show that off in a minute. So they tab together like so, but at this bit here, you can see right here, they don't really tab together. I'm not sure if that's just on mine or what, but it's there. Still holds together firmly. And set that off to the side. Now you have Dreadwing like this. So then you want to detach the arms, like so. You want to untab them. And then you're going to untab the shoulders. And you're just going to bring them... just going to bring them out like so. Untab them, bring them out. Focus the camera. Then you want to come back here. And you want to untab his legs. Like so. And then bring them back while rotating them all in this ball joint here. His arms are in the way. Let me try to... okay. So, we have that. Then we're... let's see. Well, that's his front. So that's correct, okay. Then I'll use his side swivel, or rotate this around. Further flip out this knee piece here. Bring that all the way out. Bring the foot out. Flip out the heel spur. And then this piece here is going to be out like this. You want to just collapse it in like so. Do the same thing to the other leg while knocking the camera over. Speaking of which, I should probably move the camera up. Let's see. Then bring this down like so. Rotate the leg. Bring it up. Extend the knee piece, which might already be extended due to transformation when you're moving his legs. Collapse that piece in. Bring out his foot. Then flip out his heel spur. Which I can adjust that once we get into robot mode. Maybe I'll do that now, perhaps. Robot mode. Okay. Then, you want to come to this piece here, and you're going to bring it down. Like so. Well, actually, first, you want to take the crotch piece, and you got a hinge here, and you got a hinge here. You're going to bring it down on this first hinge. Like so. And then you're going to leave this like that. Not leave that hinge position how it was. And excuse me, I have to wipe my nose. Okay, so then you want to detach these pieces here from the sides of the nose cone, or nose of the plane, front of the plane, like so. Bring them out, like so. Then, let's see, am I doing this right? No. You want to bring them back even further, like so. Bring that down, and then you're going to bring this, the cockpit piece down, and there's two tabs down here. There's two tabs down here. They're going to tab into these slots up here. There we are, and that locks the entire chest assembly into place. Then you're going to bring these pieces around. There's a hinge back here, and you're going to separate this silver from the turquoise, bring it up, and there's a tab here, there's a slot here, and that will lock the shoulders in place so I can get it positioned correctly. There we are. And then you want to take his shoulder, rotate it, like so, and bend the arm, rotate it, and flip out the fist. Now I will note, when you transform him, be careful with this piece back here. Megatron has been known to have thrust marks with this piece here with that pin. I haven't noticed any thrust marks on mine. Just be careful when you're transforming him that you don't nick the silver paint up against his, the rest of his chest shoulder piece. Okay, the same thing the other side. Bring that piece up. Tab it in. Rotate. Then bend the arm. Rotate it. Flip out the fist. Come on. Okay. And then let's straighten out his feet, his legs, get him stand. And there we have Dreadwing in his robot mode. Now, I gotta pop my nose again. Excuse me. Okay. So, yes, here's Dreadwing in his robot mode. I like the robot mode a lot. I like this mold better as Dreadwing than I do Megatron. I really don't care for the stealth bomber Megatron the design as it's hard for me to imagine Megatron as a stealth bomber, not as a gun or a tank or some kind of alien shit. But yeah, he looks cool. He has really no kibble. And he has this piece back here, but this doesn't really hinder any buildability. He does have hollow legs. That does not bother me. It gives him nice knee articulation, which we'll get into momentarily. But yeah, he's a really, really nice head sculpt. And it's certainly and it's really nice light popping too, if you can see. So yeah, it is all black, which I really don't mind that because it looks nice. And he has the black feet, which kind of look out of place with him. It looks like he's like actually wearing shoes or something. But again, it looks fine. I mean, there is, you know, his head's black, and he has some black bits painted on his sides. So, possibility in this mode, his head is on a ball joint. It can go that much forward, that much back. My ball joint's very stiff, so I apologize. And it can, I don't think it can do a full 360 because of this collar piece back here, but it can, yeah, certainly rotate a lot. Nice range of movement. You got a ball joint at the shoulder and a hinge. I can bring the shoulder down. You got a, let's see, you got a, beneath the shoulder swivel, you got a nice 90-degree or so elbow, and then the wrist can move in and out. No waist articulation due to transformation. He does have a, let's see, he has a ball-jointed hip. He has a knee swivel, and he's got a nice knee, like that, due to this hollow leg. And then his feet can go in and out, like so, in the heel spur. So in all, he's very nimble. Now, I'll get to one of the problems that I have with this figure, and I guess this kind of goes for the mold in general. I have no problem with the figure, or at least the gun, having red, because Dreadwing's missiles in his giant Gatling gun on his shoulder and on his wings were red. So I don't mind that this is red. What I don't like about this mold is that the gun looks fine from the side. It looks fine from the back. But from the top, it looks like claw. It doesn't look like a gun to me anymore. It's all transparent plastic. I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever. It looks really nice like this. I just don't like it like that. That just looks odd. Reminds me of like a jaw opening. It's all red. Okay, you can peg it onto his arm via port here, or you can peg it into his hand. Again, I don't like because then this is exposed. So let's take it onto his hand. Oop, take it onto his, onto his arm. It'd be really cool if he had a shoulder post so we can mount this on his shoulder, like so. But again, it doesn't look like a Gatling gun, and again, I see that. So perhaps I wouldn't do that even if the option presented itself. But yeah, it looks really nice on his arm though. Granted, it looks like Megatron's fusion cannon, and it's not on his arm, but stuck him into a pose. Which, there are a lot of ways, or there aren't a lot of ways to avoid showing this. So, okay. So comparison in this mode, here he is next to GDO Power Dive, who I have now found out, after my review of Power Dive, that although he was technically a Generation 1 Decepticon first, he was first featured in a Generation 2 comic. So, he is now my G2 show. And, yeah. Apart from the fact that Power Dive looks vaguely movie-like and is much taller, they look nice together. So, I'm not really sure what else there's to say for Dreadwing here. He's a really nice figure. I know there's a lot of disappointment with this mold as far as like the plastic quality goes. And again, like the stretching that I mentioned with the back of the shoulders. But I haven't noticed anything on mine. The plastic feels nice and good on mine. If you want kind of weak plastic quality, look at Gold Bug or Gold Fire. In my opinion, that's the weaker plastic quality. He feels good in my opinion. There's one more thing I'd like to mention that is kind of left over from Megatron, and maybe this isn't the case on all figures. But Megatron's Decepticon symbol is there on his chest, on the Megatron version of his mold, and I can still see it. There's the Decepticon symbol there. It's very, very, very hard to see. We could see kind of the outline there. It's really hard for me to get in on this. Well, it's there, if you can kind of see the outline of it. So, I'm not sure if that's the case for everyone else's figures. I haven't noticed it on anyone else's on other reviews, but yeah. This has been the video review for Transformers Generations Thrilling 30 Deluxe Class Dreadwing. I highly recommend this figure. Thank you very much for watching, and take care.